Hello guys and welcome here. My name is Yassine and in today's video we are going to talk about the average function in Microsoft Excel. So before we even start, it's important to understand how the average function works and what exactly it does inside of Excel. So as the name of this function says, this function allows us to calculate the average of various numbers. So if we write it down here, so I'm just gonna write it down, so it's gonna be equal, and then I write down average. And here I can calculate the average of various numbers. So let's say the average of 1, 5, 10, 25, and I close my parentheses. And as you can see, it will calculate the average of those numbers. Also, another thing that this function can do is calculate the average of different cells. So let's say I have a lot of numbers in those cells right here. Well, what I can do is calculate the average of those cells. So to be able to perform this exercise, let's generate random numbers into those cells. So pretty simple how we're gonna proceed. We are going to generate random numbers with the rand between function. So just stay with me. You can open up your Excel and write down this function. So rand between. So this function right here will allow us to generate a random number between the number that is at the bottom, so the smallest number, and the number that is on top, which is the highest number. So let's say it's going to be a random number between 10 and 40, and we close our parentheses. And as you can see, we have the number 28 that has been generated. Now what we can do, we can just take it and drag it down there, and we can even drag it like this. So as you can see, all those numbers are random numbers, and each time that I refresh my page, all those random numbers stay here, all right? Now, let's say I want to calculate the average of all those numbers. How I'm going to proceed? So pretty simple. I'm going to write down average. So here is my average function. And here inside of my average function, I need to select all the numbers that I want to calculate the average of. So in our case, I want to calculate the average of all those numbers. So I can just select pretty much all these cells. I don't have to write it down number by number. I can just select all the cells that I have. And when I run my function, as you can see, my average here is calculated. So it's, in this case, 24.8333. And each time that I refresh it, it's going to change based on the numbers that are here. So it's pretty cool. The average function really allows you to calculate the average in real time of all these numbers. So a pretty cool function. So to summarize, the average function calculates the average of pretty much all the numbers that you want to calculate the average of. That's it. So this is how the function works. You can enter the numbers manually, or you can just select the cells in which this, from where you want to calculate the average of. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. If you liked it, of course, don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in another of my videos.